Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is djanonzt, and we're back with WWE Champions and another special 4-star gold character preview video. And thank you to the fine folks over at Scopely and WWE Champions for allowing myself and other content creators the ability to use Zombie John Cena here for previewing purposes. So we're just showing him off for all you guys. The artwork's pretty nice here on the zombies. They're all looking pretty good. I showed this to my 3-year-old and she said, "Dada, it's the Hulk." It's not the Hulk, baby, but it is John Cena, and I can see him right here before anybody starts talking about you can't see him. So we got Muscle, Atrophy, Infect, and he's only got the standard gear. There's no fancy gear. So get a look inside of here. His coaching ability is going to be cross break gems, do more damage, and moves that generate cross break at 9k. Moves that generate cross break gems will create one more cross break gem. Wow, that's actually fantastic news for some DDP and like some Matt Hardy Ultimate Warrior owners. So you will definitely want to get that 9k coaching ability to really beef up. So I'm excited to see that ability actually. I got a 4-star silver Matt Hardy that wouldn't mind having that on his roster right there. So that's fantastic. Links with the zombies, 30% more health and 20% more health, yada yada. You know you're just gonna get more health if you're in a tag team with one of your other zombie buddies. So, and if it's another 2019 buddy, you're gonna get 30% more health. So let's take a look at the moves. That's what we're all here to find out about. So the first moveset I'm going to show you guys today, and we will be using all 6 moves. So I'm going to actually do a complete sub out for the other 3 moves on the next match. So we're going to focus on the first 3 moves, and then you stick around, and we will get to the other 3 moves. So he is a trickster, so for purple finisher, 10 charge, deal 36k damage, and choose a 6x1 area to destroy. He's got the Coma Bomb, yellow move, 5 charge. Choose 2 columns to make into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 0 damage and decrease opponent's purple MP by 8. If broken by you, deal 0 damage and gain 1 purple MP. So that's full columns worth, and 1 break will initiate what this is saying here. So if your opponent breaks one of those trap gems, their purple moves decrease by 8 MP. So if you go against a double purple person, they are in big trouble. And if you break those trap gems, you're filling your purple. And there's going to be a lot of them on the board. So this is a pretty awesome thing to do. What I will tell you guys about John Cena here is he's fun to use. A lot of guys get stale. I mean, even some of the best guys in the game, it's not that fun. This is fun because it's like flipping a coin. Like heads, I'm going to take your MP. Tails, I'm going to give myself MP. Like the match could go a couple of different ways, but both ways are really going to be in your favor. So let's take a look at the entourage I'm choosing to use. I will note to you for coaches, if you had Rikishi at 9k, which I don't, or if you had DX Sean at 9k, also which I don't. He's getting there. He's getting close. Those are very important coaches we should all know about by this point. Sean for purple gems, Rikishi for yellow gems. Breaking those gems add 1 extra MP for the break. So yada yada, you can help recharge your moves faster that way. But I'm rolling with Akam for the yellow move points, and that was a 5 charge, so you're going to hit your trap gems here on turn 1, because I want to get that initiated right away. And then I'm just going Big Show. You know, there's no trainer to add more skip turns, and you can't adjust an area. So if I'm running that finisher, the only thing that makes sense, purple move damage. So perfect. Big Show. It's his day to shine right here. We're beefing them moves up. Our finisher's now doing 53k damage, and the skip turn move is doing 33k damage. So let's get out into a match here. I'm on the road. San Francisco's as far as I can go. So 159 against Undertaker here. We are going to see, he's running purple moves, so we're running this purple set against him. This tour kind of was set right up too, because the next guy in line from him is going to be the next guy that I would need to face, and for the other move set that we're using. So it's going to be perfect here. So we got yellow, turn 1. So we're going to make 2 columns into trap gems. Now, we don't need him to break them necessarily. We need him to break 1 trap gem. So every trap gem you break is going to gain you purple MP. So one thing you could do, if you could place these down to where you could break 3 purple ones with it on turn 1, you'll get the 3 MP for that, plus 3 extra MP on both of your moves for that, so you could get 6 MP on a purple. But what I'm going to do here, since I can't break purple, I see the yellow that I can line up over here on the left side of the board. So I'm going to put my trap gems there. I'm going to break this yellow here, because I want to get that trap gem move back off too. Oh, look at that. Got the actual, the column break to drop in there. So we are charged. But the idea behind the yellow is, you know, I can get to it and put some more down on purple in a little bit. Now, we're looking pretty good here. We get to put the skip turn down on him. He has no purple MP. He does have that submission charging up. So we want to avoid the submission. So let's get that down. I can put some more trap gems down, so that's going to be good. And I'm going to hit the finisher. Now the finisher doesn't. If the finisher could break a 1 or a 1x6 instead of a 6x1, like it, however it's listed, maybe I'm saying it backwards, but you get what I'm saying. It would be way more effective. Like if you could break that whole column with it instead of having to go at a row. So having it down a couple of times, or if you had a 1x6 to destroy, it would be way more effective than a 6x1, because then you could guarantee you would break all of them. Now you have to go sideways, so we get right here, I can get 4 of them there. And that's going to fill my skip turn back up. Oh, and I got a yellow cascade, so that's nice. Hit him for like 70k on that finisher here. He's still stunned for a turn, and look at that. We got the skip turn back ready again. Just making sure. Just making sure. And we can hit some more trap gems on the board. Now the board's super loaded with trap gems now. Now watch this. We're going to fill the skip turn up again. You see the purple I can break there? But if you look, I got a black cascade into it. And all of that is trap gems. So that skip turn's full again. And he's still stunned for 2 turns, though, so I don't even need to hit it yet. I just hit the finisher. I just hit the finisher, and then I'll stun him again. Look at that. I don't even think he ain't even going to get out. That's enough. Had him smoke that match. Absolutely no chance for this guy to get off the ground there. You have to be smart with what you're doing on placing them, like... He can recycle well. I mean, if you have to get a really bad board to not be able to fill back up really fast. Stop with that, man. These zombies, they be running at the screen. They scare the shit out of me sometimes too. Ooh, look at that. A 3-star token in the loot box. Bonus. All right. Let's move on up here. Match 160, Randy Orton. I believe this is right. He's running yellow, or no, he's running purple and green. Okay. That's not what I wanted yet then. Not for the second set. Is it this Booker? What is he running? 1 green. I thought I had a double green guy lined up in this tour. Is it Nash? No, he only has 1 green too. Oh, nevertheless. Let's just do it against Nash. Ah, wrong button. He's got 1 green. He's the top guy we can go against anyway. So this moveset doesn't even necessarily have to be used against guys with double greens. It just would be super effective at stumping them. But this next moveset is probably going to be what I would say works best against anybody. That first moveset was great against a purple guy because if he broke the trap gems, it was going to stump him. Same thing on this. This is going to be kind of to the same effect here. But now we got 2 green moves in. The first move we got Gorebuster is a green move, 8 charge, deal 21k damage and make 6 random gems into yellow gems. We got a yellow trap gem move again, but now it's choose 2 rows to make into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 0 damage and decrease opponent's green MP by 7. If broken by you, deal 0 MP or deal 0 damage and gain 2 green MP. So it's gonna fill your green twice as fast as it filled your purple on the other move. And then we got a bite 7 charge green move, steal up to 38k health. Now this is where it's gonna get interesting when we go to the trainers. We're gonna replace the Big Show here with Zombie Rock, the People's Chomp. Remember, we talked in there about how awesome that 75% at 9k health steal buff was going to be. And now we get the chance to show it. So that bite's going to steal 67,000 health. Now, if you had DX Triple H at 9k, he'd be super helpful to this, as he would get you an extra green gem on the break. But we don't have that either, and he's not even close. So let's go back out here and get to it. Now with this moveset, when I was using this a little bit testing before, I would say this is like what I would use primarily against any color. Like this one would work better against people who didn't have green than the other moveset would work against people who didn't have purple, in my personal opinion. The health stealing he's doing is crazy good on this. Now, I don't know, if you get a good board, like best case scenario between the two, obviously the skip turn one is probably going to have better results with a great board, but this moveset's probably going to work more often than that moveset was gonna. Just because of the 2 green MP you're going to get. So that health steal is going to come back quite often for you. So again, you want to try to place this where you're going to break some green, because I really want to get these greens off quickly here. So I'm breaking 3 green, but also getting extra green from the trap gem. So we definitely filled those up. And he toasted his own green MP there, but see, he got a really lucky board there, so we're going to take some damage here. He got a really lucky board. We're just, he's going to blow up all of that now that his green... Okay, good. You just calm down, Nash. Oh, how could I not get pinned there? Leaves with 1 there. We might go right back in against this guy again if this doesn't turn out great, because I was excited to show you this moveset, and I want it to look really good. So we are going to steal that 60,000 health. So if we can get this off again before he gets all of his stuff in, we might still finish. But a lot of times I'm finishing full health or very, very, very close to. Okay, there we go. That makes the yellow. That gets that going again. Yellow's going to be full next turn anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take green now while I can. He takes the yellow, no worries. Ooh, and look at that. We got greens up top. We are filling green right now. And he just smoked his green move again. He's not going to hit it in this match for sure. Okay, we're going to steal 67,000 health again. And that health's back up towards full, so even we're recovering from the cascade. But now, can we get the job done before... Oh, the yellow's on the board. Oh, and that head, it broke trap gems. Look at that. So everything's going to be full again next turn. And I'm going to make sure of it by breaking that trap gem there. Oh, bite him. Bite him, John. Good thing he didn't have a move ready that turn. Look at that. So he smoked his green MP again. We're going to go ahead and steal this 67,000 health while he has it. And that's going to put us back to full health. And I suppose I'm going to do this and put the trap gems down anyways, even though he ain't got no health left to steal. But we still might need to... We still might need to break some green gems again to hit this move again. We need this to cascade some yellows here. Good. Oh, hit the yellows with those trap gems and we'll be golden right now. There it is. Oh, it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. But will that be? Sit down, Kevin Nash. That's a full health finish right there. We bit him once, and now we bit him twice, baby. He's done. So, that was pretty awesome, too. I've seen a lot of people trying to chatter in the community early before they even had seen this guy in action. maybe people stealing peeks at the moves, you know, that they shouldn't be, and people saying, oh, he doesn't look very good. This man's a monster. This man is a monster, and I just showed you. Look at that, with the 15 TPs for it too. Absolutely fantastic. So that's two very viable move sets that would both be run different ways. Now, let's say you had Rikishi at 9K or whatever. I don't know. You don't have to use Akam. I like hitting the trap gems on turn 1. Maybe you want to hit harder. Maybe you would use the other move point trainer. Like on that move set, you could have used George Steele, so you'd start with more green. So maybe you got green on the board first instead of yellow. You would use that to start your cycle, but I prefer hitting the trap gems on turn 1 because I really want to get that stuff rolling right away. Let's go against this Randy Orton here for our third move set we're going to showcase today. I'm going to go ahead and put the other yellow move in. Now you could do this with the health steal, or you could do this with the move that makes yellow gems. Let's try that. That's what I wanted to do. And we're going to leave Akam in there, but we need the yellow gem trainer. Calling Dolph Ziggler. Mr. Ziggler, you're needed. Ugh. Now that move's making 10 random gems into yellow gems. And the reason we use this move set here, oh, and Entourage, I'll note, if you had... then this one, you would want Rikishi and Triple H as your two coaches. And this would, oh man, if I had both of them on there, look out. Look out. The reason we're going up against this Randy Orton is because he uses purple moves and a green move. So all of our trap gems here are going to steal all of his MP the whole match. So if the only way he's going to charge is if he gets like in and out. We're making 2 rows and 2 columns on turn 1. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be a specialty move set that's going to work only against people that only use purple and green moves. But man, I was excited for this. This should be good right here. So you want to bait him into doing that too. You want to bait him. I'm going to leave those purple for him to take on his own. I want to see what happens with that. But we'll take the yellow, so that's going to give us green. Plus, what we need more than anything is yellow. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. It would have... Okay, that's what I wanted to test right there. So we might have to go against this guy again now that I know, because I could have stole that. What I really wanted to test with that right there, the psychology of why I didn't take that purple wild, was because I wanted to see if it would steal the MP from his moves before or after those wild cards affected him. So the MP steal would have been before the gems he was breaking. So if he is breaking that color, it's going to work out for him. So that was actually a really good thing to test right there. Another thing I can show you guys, this is the one, is this the one that's going to make... I don't know which one it is. Another thing I can show you guys that I tested is if you break one of your trap gems yourself while you're in a pinning situation like this, it will give you the MP that it's supposed to. If this is a green one, we'll see. You see that right there? I'm down for the pin and it still gave me the green MP, so you could charge yourself with his trap gems while you're being pinned. That's incredible. We just need to get out of this situation. Okay, we're up. I don't have the health steal on, so we have to take the damage there. So I'll do one more match after this one against this same guy, and we'll make sure that this is gonna work proper. But that actually gave me a really good talking point that I might have missed. So I'm kind of happy this match worked out the way it did. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make a bunch of rows and columns again. That's something that just never even crossed my mind while I was testing. I never had that situation come up. So, man, the magic of live. I tell you, the magic of live. That's why I do everything live here, guys. I don't do a lot of post-editing. I like to record things as they happen, how they're going to happen. Well, I want those. Boom, green move full. I'll take that chance to just load my green move any chance I can get. I wanted him to break one of those while he was down. Okay, look at that. Boom, smoked his purple moves. But he gets a lucky purple cascade after. This match here, this board just wasn't great. So, throwing a whole bunch of yellows down again, and that'll fill the yellows again. So this is a pretty good recycling set right here. 92k damage, not too shabby there. Look at that. Yeah, while he was pinned and broke gems, he smoked all of his own MP from hitting my trap gems. That's crazy. So like I say, maybe you got, anybody can argue who's the best in the game, right? Anybody can argue who's the best, who's the most powerful, who's the fastest or whatever. But when you're talking about who's the funnest to use, you better put some respect on this man's name. That's what I'm trying to tell you today. We want to fill the board, though. We want to fill the board. Let's fill that green move up there. Okay. And he broke and took all of his own MP again. Since that wild card, I have handled him, though. I mean, I think you kind of get the gist of that, but we should do it one more time just because. Just because we want to see how full we can finish the match on health without using a health steal or a submission or anything like that. That's what makes this interesting and unique to me. No submission, no health steal, no heal gems, and you can still finish the match with pretty decent health. If you're going up against green and purple only. Like I said, this setup is, man, that's like a whole board of trap gems. Well, green's full again. That was crazy. We'll do it one more time just for fun. Now, you could sub in the health steal move there, too. So every time you hit your trap gem moves and fill up, you would steal the health. But I think this way, though, like, you want to recycle. You want to just load the board with yellow so that you're always hitting the yellow moves. You want to hit those yellow moves every turn if you're going up against green and purple. Let's heal him up. That was 14 heal packs because I let him have that turn. Let's get one more match in here for fun. This video has just been fun to make. I was in a fun mood using this guy. It wasn't tedious. Just fun. I love loading the board up. Anything where I can like fill the whole board with a specialty gem, that's what I like to do. That's what's fun. I try to fill the whole board with trap gems. But again, just making sure you want to cover. He's using green and purple, so cover as much green and purple as you possibly can with all of this. And just look to break yellow gems yourself, because yellow is what's going to charge your green for you. These trap gems charge you green, so hitting the yellow as much as you can. Oh, there you go. Trapped yourself, Randy. You trapped yourself, Randy. I'll go ahead and take the green while I can. Everything full again next turn, so this is going to be an interesting turn. Because this board's loaded, too. This is going to be pretty interesting here. I wish there was more yellow on the board now so I could get a really big cascade here. Let's trap the whole board and then let's chuck as many yellow gems out as we can. Definitely get him up there. I'd like to hit that blue trap gem in the top middle right now with the yellow. Get that row break out. That'll fill my green move back up. Oh, decent. Stop. Yeah, there we go. Same turn. Here we go. Load the board back up. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. How many gems off are we going to be here? One, two, three. All but three right there. And if I had enough pin meter left. I'm getting a picture of that board. Oh, it's going to be a crappy picture. Screen. Taking a picture of a screen. Okay, that was nice. I didn't want to mess it up. I didn't want to accidentally close the app since I'm recording. Sometimes when I try to take a screenshot on my tablet here, it's rough. Boom! That fills the green. Look at that. Everything's ready to go again next turn. This is a recycle setup for sure right here. But again, if he wasn't using purple and green moves, he would charge up his moves and just beat the crap out of me probably. I'm not doing heavy damage with this. He can't get no moves off because anything he breaks takes all of his own MP away. Man, this would be interesting if you could use it in some of them road matches. Man, we should look for one. Where like but they're usually specific. Where's the one, isn't there a guy that fills the whole board with like silence gems or something? You could change all them silence gems back to this. What match is that? What match is that? I might have to look it up. We might have to see. Oh, look at that. All but 2. That's worth one more picture right there. Oh, no, I still got the other. Oh, I'm going to fill the board. What am I doing? I jumped the gun. I'm going to fill the board. Don't even need the rest. That fills the board. That's a full board. And look at that. Green move's full. Yellow moves are full. That's so fun. And he took all of his own MP away while he was in the middle of a pin. Oh, he's almost got a green move full. Look out. This is slow. This is not what you feud with. I mean, if you're going against a green and purple guy, you could. I'm doing a lot of talking to you guys and not, like, super focused on this, though, so... Come on, yellows. Every time you hit this with a full board and those yellows break, like, it just fills all your moves. There it is again. Fill them all. Oh, I didn't get the green. Oh, shoot. Looks like we got him, though, here. We'll do enough damage with these 2 moves. And then I should be able to... I got a yellow at the bottom. Oh, he was already dangered. I didn't even need this. Boom! That was absolutely fan. I'm so glad I did the other match there. I'm so glad that I stuck around and did that match. I had a lot of fun with Zombie John Cena. What do you guys think, man? Did I miss anything in this? Was there something else you would have tried? I don't know. I might look out and see if I can find that match that I was trying to think of. And if I do get it, you'll see it in tomorrow's video. But, I hope you guys like Zombie John Cena. You should be going out there trying to grind and get this man because he's absolutely fantastic, and I just proved that today. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, but until next time, peace.
If you enjoy my content and would like to support the channel, the best way to do so is to give it a like rating with a thumbs up underneath. And hey, consider subscribing to stay up to date with the latest content.